Hello, we have this exponential problem. We have x to the power of x to the power of 3, and this equals 36. We are solving for the value of x that satisfies this equation. Now, what we are going to do is to observe the fact that we have 3 right here. This is 3. Now, because we have 3 here, we can raise each part of this equation to the power of this 3. So what we are going to have is x to the power of x to the power of 3. And this is raised to the power of 3 because of the 3 that we have here. And this equals, because we have raised this to the power of 3, we are also going to raise this 36 to the power of 3. Now, at this point, we apply this index law. If you have a to the power of n, this is raised to the power of n, and this equals a to the power of n, and this is raised to the power of n. Now, in this particular equation, we are going to treat this x power 3 as a single unit. Let this be our n, and this 3 here will be our m. So, by applying this identity here, that means there will be switch of powers. The x power 3, that is the n, will rather come outside the bracket like what we have here, while the 3, that is the m, will rather come inside like what we have here. So what we are going to simply have is the base still remains the same. This is the base here and this is the base here. So the base will still remain the same, but there will be change of powers. So we have our base, that is x to the power of, here is m, so our m here is 3. And this is raised to the power of, we have our n, which is this x to the power of 3. And this equals 36 to the power of 3. Now, if you observe what we have here, the x power 3 is here at the base now, and this is also the same as what we have here at the exponent. So, the truth of this trick is that we wanted the base to be the same as the exponent. So we have achieved that, and we are also going to do the same thing right here. We will also want the base here to be the same as the exponent. So we are simply going to have x power 3 raised to the power of x power 3 equals, remember, 36 is a perfect square. 36 equals 6 times 6, and this is 6 power 2. So we are going to have 6 to the power of 2, and this is raised to the power of 3. Now, what we also want to achieve right here is to ensure that the base and the exponent are the same. So at this particular point, we apply this index law. If you have a power n raised to the power of m, this equals a power n times m. So we need to multiply this exponent. Now, what we are going to have is x to the power of 3, and this is raised to the power of x to the power of 3, and this equals 6 to the power of 2 times 3 is 6. So we go back to the same index law. If you have a to the power of n equals a to the power of m. Now, since the bases are the same, you compare the exponent, that means n equals m. And also, if you have something like a to the power of a equals b to the power of b, that also means a equals b. So these identities are very important for you to know. Now, come over here. This and this are the same. This and this are the same. So we can compare the exponents. So we can say x to the power of 3 equals 6. And we can solve for x right now by isolating x. This is x power 3. We need to make x to be alone. So we need to eliminate this power 3 here. And we can achieve this by multiplying the exponent by 1 over 3. We have x power 3 raised to the power of 1 over 3. Then we do the same thing here. 6 to the power of 1 over 3. Now we can then apply this index law again. A power n all to the power of m equals a power n times n. So this 3 will multiply 1 over 3. And this will give us 3 over 3, that is 1. So you have x to the power of 3 over 3 equals 6 to the power of 1 over 3. And 3 over 3 is 1. So what we are going to have is x equals 6 to the power of 1 over 3. This is our value for x. Now, we can also apply this index law to simplify this. If you have a to the power of 1 over n, this equals the n root of a. So, if you have x equals 6 power 1 over 3, this equals the cube root of 6. So we have x equals the cube root of 6, going by this identity. So we have our solution for x. That means our x equals 6 power 1 over 3, or the cube root of 6. That is correct. Now, the next thing we are going to do is to insert back this value of x into that original equation. And let's check if it's going to satisfy this equation. So we have check. We have x equals 6 to the power of 1 over 3, or the cube root of 6. So let's insert it right here. Remember, our equation remains x to the power of x to the power of 3 equals 36. So we are going to insert 6 power 1 over 3 for x here. We have 6 to the power of 1 over 3 raised to the power of another x here, 6 to the power of 1 over 3. And this will raise to the power of 3. And this equals 36. So at this point, what we are going to do is to apply the index law of a to the power of n power m equals a power n times m. So what we are going to do is to multiply this exponent. So we have 1 over 3 times 3, that is 3 over 3, and that is 1. So what we are going to have again will be 6 to the power of 1 over 3 raised to the power of 6, because this 3 will multiply 1 over 3, and we are going to have 3 over 3, which is 1. So this will give us 1. That is why I'm having 6 to the power of 1, which is the same thing as 6. That's why I'm writing 6 here. And this equals 36. Now, the next step will be for us to go back to the same identity, this one here. So we multiply this 1 over 3 by 6. So we are going to have 6 to the power of 1 over 3 times 6. This is 6 over 3. And this equals 36. Question mark. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So what we are going to have is 6 to the power of 2 equals 36. 6 to the power of 2 is 6 times 6. And we have 6 times 6, that is 36, equals 36. So what this simply means is that that value of x has sincerely satisfied the equation, which is this 6 to the power of 1 over 3. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thank you and goodbye.